We are experiencing higher than normal call volume, and we are making every effort to answer your call. Calls are answered in the order received. Please continue to hold for the next available representative.
Stop thinking about things you did. Stop worrying about doing the right things and the things you don't know. Moving forward.
Thank you for calling Wells Fargo. This is Connor speaking. Line may be monitored or recorded. To better assist you, may I please have your account number?
Sure, Connor. 57676445569.
Alright, thank you very much for that information. Your first and last name, please.
Noah Green.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Green. And in order to proceed with the call, I will have to authenticate you by asking you some additional questions. The first of which, what are the last four digits of your social security number, please?
4276.
Alright, thank you. And the mailing address we have on file for you?
The post I'm at now is 5241 160th Street Southeast, Prior Lake, Minnesota 55372.
Alright, thank you very much for that information. And then the email address we have on file for you, please?
GREENOAH@outlook.com.
Alright, and then last question, what is the phone number we have on file for you, please?
The last phone number on file should be 612-271-3522.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last four digits again?
3522.
I don't see that on file for you. Did you want to try a different phone number?
I mean, that's the last one I had on file. That's my Verizon one. It's not on right now. Currently, I've been in and out of jail, so trying to get everything fixed.
Understandable. Let me try this instead. What is your date of birth, please?
2nd of June, 1993.
Perfect. And Mr. Green, what can I do to help you today, sir?
So there's a lot of fraudulent activity on my account when I was in jail. It could have been fraudulent, or people could have been trying to send me money, because these 3 letters I got are checks people deposited in my account. I know 2 out of the 3 names. I know there's more than just those 3 checks deposited, so I'm trying to figure out where to start. They sent me to you guys.
Okay. Understandable. With your circumstance, I understand completely. That's all I'm going to say. Do you mind if I ask when, just so I can get a timeline, what dates of time you were not able to access your account, just so that I can see what all activity I need to go into,
Yeah, I spent a over 20-day stay at jail, and it started on Halloween. I don't know how long my card has been gone or missing out of my wallet at my house, but ever since I've been back from jail, which would have been the 22nd I was released, 23rd, I tried to check my account. So November 23rd, but I wasn't even able to check it since Halloween, basically.
To check your account. So, would you say something happened to your online banking where you're not able to access your online banking?
I came home and my wallet at my house was empty of all my cards, and I think someone was using the ATM and you guys froze everything.
Okay. So that. Alright, so I need to start at the very beginning then. Figure out what happened. Let's see. Okay, so starting with Halloween, do 27. And just for verification, how many accounts did you open with Wells Fargo?
So I had planned on having 3 accounts, and then for some reason 2 of them were closed, so I opened 2 more accounts. So I should have 3 total, 2 on a card and the original Opportunity Banking on a different card. And then there should be an Everyday Savings and an Everyday Opportunity closed.
Okay. So let's see. So starting on Halloween, I'm gonna start on Halloween and move forward. You said 20. Was it 20 days that you were out of it?
So I don't know when my card was gone, but I was incarcerated on Halloween, like I said, and they didn't release me until the 22nd of November.
22nd. Okay, thank you. So 3/1 to 22nd. So let's look at all the activity. So starting off, there was an ATM, a check deposit on November 8th. Like you said, you did not conduct that because you could not do that. Another check deposit on the 10th. Both of those were rejected. Then we have another check deposit on the 12th for $135, a check deposit for $750.50. A Speedway purchase for $2.28 on the 10th of November, $103 ATM withdrawal. It says Holiday Store number 198 in Prior Lake on the 10th, on the 11th. So it looks like essentially in that time frame between the 31st and the 22nd, someone took your card and went to town with it. So what I need to do, now have you called previously to file a claim against the transactions, or is this the first that Wells Fargo's hearing about it from you?
I mean, I tried earlier last week. I thought I got it basically settled, and they unfroze my account and are sending me a new card. And then I tried again today, but my phone died. So you've heard from me a couple times about it.
Okay. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to file a claim, and then if there's already a claim filed, it'll just tell me that there is, and then what I'll do is get you over to the claims team so they can discuss that with you. So it didn't make the transaction.
Okay, is there any way I can get a printout from those times sent to my house, or the location on file?
Yes. After I'm done with the conversation, what I can do is get you over to Everyday Banking, and they should be able to send you a statement or some sort of documentation showing the time frame for which all these the time frame that all this activity occurred.
Okay.
And then just to confirm, the card that ended in 8570, that was your card, correct?
I can't tell you what it ended in. I don't remember. I don't memorize those things.
Understandable. So that being said, before all this happened, it looks like there's a transaction I have to establish for the purpose of the claim the last day that your card was used by you. Before all this, I do see on the 25th, it looks like Quick Trip on October 27th for $3.21. Well, it took place on the 25th, but it posted on the 27th of October. Does that sound like a transaction you made?
I mean, I go to Quick Trip, but I don't know what that one would have been me exactly. When was the last bigger one? Because I know I was moving like $200 in cash and depositing that through the ATM before they put me away.
So on the same day, it says ATM withdrawal on the 25th of October for $200 to Duluth Avenue.
Yeah, I wasn't withdrawing money from there. I was putting money into it in cash.
Okay, so just to confirm, you did not withdraw there's more. So it looks like this may have been going on. So just to confirm, you did not withdraw $200 from a Wells Fargo or from an ATM on October 25th?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it looks like your car may have gone missing before you were incarcerated. So let me see. How about a $3,411.09 check deposit on October 25th? It says Prior Lake, Minnesota. Duluth Avenue.
I believe I know which one that was for. It was with my things. I was hunting down people, I guess you could say.
Let me see. How about...
I know, was it for a man named Gregory?
I can't see the check right now. I can go in and look after I finish the claim. But let me see. I'm going to skip over that for now, but I'll revisit that in a moment. Yeah. How about, let's see. Shell Oil, $11.97. Says Prior Lake on October 24th.
Sounds like a pack of cigarettes was probably me.
All right. Prior Lake Tobacco on the 24th of October, $10.70.
Was there two?
There are.
Okay, yeah, that was definitely me that day. I think there was a deposit through an ATM that day in cash.
I don't see cash. I see that check. Yes, well, on the 24th, there wasn't a cash deposit, or a check deposit, $69.44.
Oh. I think that one was mine.
On the 22nd, there was a cash deposit at $221 at an ATM.
Yep, that's definitely me.
Okay, so it sounds like your card went missing around the time of that $200 ATM withdrawal on the 25th. And then from then on, all those transactions I went over with you were not you. All the ones during the time frame up until November 22nd. So I'll add that to the claim. And then I do have to ask, have you allowed anyone else to use your card in the past?
Yeah, I guess I've allowed a couple people to used my card in the past for such things as maybe online purchases, ordering food, stuff like that.
Okay. And do you know the name of the most recent person that you would have allowed to use it?
Yeah, her name would have been Aislinn, and I think she was buying food off of Uber Eats or something.
Okay. And just to confirm, she did not make any other transactions. The ones that I put in the claim, she did not make any of those transactions. Is that correct?
I mean, I told her about what I'm going through, and she didn't say anything about it, so I don't believe so.
Okay. And then what is her relationship to you?
She's my friend, pretty good friend for the past year now.
Okay, thank you. And then what was her name again?
Aislinn?
Okay, thank you very much. Alright, give me just a moment. Alright, do you have a pen and paper handy? Because I do have to provide you with a case number.
Okay, hold on.
Alright, just let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Alright.
Alright, so I submitted your claim. It is assigned to a claim specialist. Within 10 business days, your claim will be resolved or your account will receive a temporary credit if additional investigation is needed. We will also reverse any related fees and adjust interest as applicable if temporary credit is issued or upon resolution of your claim. Please keep this claim number for your records. It is 311 302 10456. If you use Wells Fargo Online Banking, you can track the status of your claim online. You will receive notifications about your claim to your message center and online banking and to the email address we have on file. And then what I need to do now is fill out, it's called an identity theft. Inside of our bank, we have a team called Identity Theft Operations. And because I want you to continue to bank with Wells Fargo, I filed the claim. The claim will help you because even though loss prevention has made a decision to end the relationship with you because of the fraud, the fact that we filed a claim should support you because it is not fair for you to have your account closed when you didn't have access to your account to begin with for that period of time. So what's going to happen is the claims team is going to investigate. At the conclusion of the claim, they're going to come up with a finding. If they find that you're not responsible for those transactions, then you'll be reimbursed for all the funds. And they'll also notate that for us so that we can see, hey, he was telling the truth, so we need to go ahead and be able to keep him as a customer. So that's one thing. The second thing that I'm going to process is called the ITO form. It's called an Identity Theft Operations form. Basically, it's saying that your account was hacked into using the debit card and that you did not do that. What they'll do, they'll also investigate as well, and they'll report their findings to us as well. And then once all that is concluded, we should be able to keep you as a customer. So let me see. I just have to find that form and fill it out. And in order to do so, what is your full social security number, please?
471274276.
All right, thank you very much. And then what's a good contact phone number for you?
The phone that should be around right now is 612-638-7128. I do plan on getting my phone back on track. It's just I gotta get this stuff settled first.
Alright, thank you, sir. And then, Mr. Green, what day did you realize all this is going on, or what day did Wells Fargo contact you to let you know what was going on?
Basically, when I got back from jail on the 23rd, there was a couple pieces of mail, and that's when I figured it out. And then I looked around, and I have none of my debit cards, so.
Thank you for that information. And you said your wallet was stolen, correct?
No, my wallet's here, but there was nothing inside of it.
Oh, your wallet's there, but everything was cleared out. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, it sits here at my house, so they probably cleared it out and left the wallet, so I wouldn't notice.
Was your license missing as well, or just your debit credit cards?
I haven't had an ID in a long time, and I might never have one again.
Alright, and then did you have the person or whoever took everything out of your wallet, would they have had access to your social security number?
My social security number wasn't in my wallet. That doesn't say that I don't already have access to my social security number, because to have balls to walk into someone's house and do that. But yeah, I don't think they have access to it. I don't have my social security card in the wallet.
You do not, or you did not, correct?
Yeah, I did not. No picture ID, no social security card. That's all somewhere else, I've been told.
Did you file a police report?
I have not filed a police report yet. I'm calling you guys first. I'm calling the police actually later today to talk about some things that went missing when they took me in, as well as the wallet full of cards. That's not just a wallet.
Okay. Because I was going to say one thing that would help is it would help support your case. If when you do file the police report, if you call us back, I'm going to give you a case number. When you call back, let the representative know your case number and let them know that you did file the police report and you want to add that to the investigative paperwork on our end. So that way we'll know that, we have something to go off of in terms of that.
Alright.
Give me just one more moment. I'm just finishing this up. Alright, so I successfully referred the case to the Identity Theft Operations team. Please keep this case number so that you can refer back to this case later. The case number is 720-768. That team may contact you via telephone if they need some more information. But otherwise, they'll contact you via mail or correspond with you once they've concluded their investigation. And then, like I said, if you wouldn't mind calling us back when you have that police report number, we can add that to the case as well.
Alright.
Alright, and then one last thing I was going to recommend, I'm going to give you the phone number to one of the 3 credit reporting bureaus, because if somebody does happen to have your information or they're going out opening accounts in your name or whatever it is that they're trying to do, what the credit bureau will do is when you let them know what happened, just let them know that you had your accounts with Wells Fargo may have been taken over and you want to just see what you can do for security. They may be able to put a freeze on your credit. And that way if someone if they try to open a bank account, a loan, a credit card, or any of that, even if they try to, what will happen is there will be a freeze on it and it will get sent back and they'll say that they have to call the credit bureau to lift that block before they can continue. So we have Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You can call any one of the 3. Did you prefer one over the other?
Yeah, I have numbers to all those.
Okay, perfect. The last thing I was going to do is get you over to our everyday banking team so that they can update your contact information. So that way when you call back in, it'll be a little bit easier for you. Before I transfer you to that team, do you want to write down their phone number in case you want to call them in the future, or do you want me to just simply transfer you?
I'll write it down. What's the phone number?
Alright, so their phone number is going to be... I'm sorry, I'm waiting for it to load here. Let's see. Everyday banking is 800-869-3557. And then our phone number here, we're the Prevention Contact Center, also known as PCC or Loss Prevention. If you need to call us again, our phone number is 888-231-0757.
Alright.
Alright, and do you have any other questions for me, Mr. Green, before I transfer over to Everyday Banking?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, well, I do want to thank you for calling us today. And give me just one moment, I'll go ahead and get Everyday Banking on the line for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.